This Swarm HR help video is on how to use the asset management module of HR Access. So the first thing we're going to do is close the user access dropdown, and then we're going to open up the HR Access dropdown. Then we're going to click on Asset Management. So here there's two tabs of the bar. You can see View Assets and Add Asset Info. So first we're going to add an asset just to see. So if you hit Add Asset Info, you can see you can type the name of the asset. So for testing's sake, we can say the asset is a tablet and select the type to be electronics. Then we can put the value of the asset, so say it's like $200, and then you can put details of the asset. So I'm just going to write test in this box. Then you can enter an expiry date if the said asset has one, along with what employee the asset is used for, or who is in charge of it, or whatever works for you. So since I am currently in the Tom Cruise account, I will be selecting Tom Cruise as my employee. And then if the said item has a barcode, you can always put the barcode in there. And if there's any sort of attachment that you'd like it to attach, like a picture of said item or anything like that, you can always attach the attachment by clicking on the file icon and then clicking on the image that you would like to attach and then hitting open. And then the file will have the attachment. Then if you save asset info, it should take you back to the home page where you will then be able to see your asset. So if I scroll down, I'll be able to see this is electronics as my category, tablet, test, the price that I put in, who the employee is, and then again, since I didn't put in a department, since my employee isn't associated with an apartment, there's no apartment. And then it didn't have a barcode, so there's no barcode. But as you can see, it's right here. And there's several things we can do on this View Assets page. As you can see, there's a lot of assets here. And there are 3 options for every asset. So if I click on the asset I just created and hit the first button, which is Edit Asset, here I can edit whatever information I initially put in. And again, note that it does say attaching a new file will replace the old attachment. So if you are going to attach a new file, make sure that you don't need the old attachment anymore. And again, if you accidentally hit edit, you can always hit no, go back. But if I did want to make an edit, say I just found out that there's an expiry date on the item, I can set the expiry date and then edit the asset information. Now, when the page reloads, you'll be able to see that the expiry date will be something that's set next to my asset right here. Then the next option there is to delete an asset. So here, if I hit delete, it'll ask me if I'm sure I want to delete this asset, and then I hit yes, delete, and the asset should be deleted. Then if I scroll down and look at this, as you can see, some assets have this blue button that says View Attachment. This is if the asset has an attachment associated with it. Since I attached something to my test asset, if I hit View Attachment, you can see the attachment that I selected to go with this asset. The last thing I want to cover in this video is just how to export the data that you can see in your assets. The first thing you can do is hit this copy function, where it will copy the rows of your asset information into the clipboard. There, you can just paste it as plain text to see in a categorical format. However, more helpful in my opinion are that you can download the assets in a CSV file or an Excel file. See, if I hit the download, you can see that in the Excel file, everything is nicely headed and all your assets are clearly in Excel boxes, and it's very neat and nice in case you'd like to download that data. Lastly, there's an option to just print all of your data. Here, you can just print it in a page format. You can send it or save it as a PDF if you would like based off of the destination, but that's another thing that you can do to get the data from this. That's it for this video. If you have any kind of question at all, don't hesitate to email us. Our email will be in the description below. Thank you.